Hey there, guys. Sorry for the crappy video format. I have like an old Lenovo I'm doing this on, and I'm not the best venue. I'm in my crappy old apartment, like my crappy old on-campus apartment and everything. And yeah, and I'm not much of a video editor or anything since I'm mainly a biology major, so I don't know anything to do with videos or whatever. But I kind of I've been wanting to make this video for a long time, and yeah, it's a little bit of a sensitive subject, so I understand if you don't want to hear about it or you don't want to talk about it or sort of forget about it. I understand. You can close this video when I tell you about it, but it's going to be about the disbanding of SBFP. Um, so if you're not really into that, it's cool. Like you don't have to listen to me, but I just really wanted to talk about it, and I'll talk about it now. So for like I want to say 2, 3 years, like ever since like I moved like and transferred to like another college, I sort of discovered these awesome dudes like you know all throughout like my new transfer into this new college, and I was having a hard time because I only made one friend, and then that one friend basically like you know didn't give a shit about me anymore, and we weren't really good friends to begin with. But other than that, I didn't really have anybody else. I was away from my parents for the first time, and I was in this new city, like all alone, and I didn't really have anybody at all. Um, so I stumbled upon to this channel, and I thought it was like so cool, and like over time, I had to learn like all the inside jokes and all the JoJo references. I had no idea, like, for the longest time, what everybody was talking about. Because I'm not really like, I mean, I like video games, but I'm not like really like in the industry of like making video games or like being a QA tester or anything like that. But overall, I learned like the lingo and like how video games work, and I understood like at a deeper level, what they should be like and what to expect. I wasn't just expecting any random old crap. Like I remember before I would play like really crappy games that I thought were good, but I never really like analyzed or really gave any thought to why they were good. And so when I had to answer to myself why they were good, I couldn't because I guess they weren't good. So yeah, so I've kind of like learned a lot about like video games in general and like how they work, and it was really cool. But most importantly, it was really cool just watching a bunch of like guys that were friends and like everything, and they, even though they have no idea who I am and will probably never see this video, I felt like I were friends with them too. Um, you know, when I was super depressed and I was like going through depression and everything, and I was going through like really, really tough times in my life where I was juggling school and juggling. I went to school full time, almost 18 hours, had to work like a part time job, just to keep some money in, and, having to do and deal with the depression. It's like a triple threat of like madness. And like, I was going through a lot of crap. And like, I don't know. Like it was just really hard, but they made it easier, and it felt like somebody was there, and it felt like I had something to laugh about again, and I felt like I was sort of reclaiming like that part of my emotions that were actually positive, and and I was so depressed for the longest time, like I felt like I didn't have anybody until them. And it's funny, like recently, like they got me back into playing like I even have the game here. Like they got me back into playing like Devil May Cry 3 and Resident Evil Director's Cut, everything like that. It was so cool. Um, but yeah, and I'm better now, but honestly, like, when they sort of disbanded, like, I was distraught, and it sucked because it was before my 22nd birthday, and now I'm 22, and I'm in a better place, yeah, but you know, they were still like an integral part of my life where, like, without them, I probably just wouldn't be here anymore. And I hate to be like really depressing like that, but I really wouldn't honestly like be here anymore. Because I didn't really have anybody but them. So when they disbanded, it was devastating to me. And, you know, I felt like the one thing I had, like, and I know it's crazy. It's like, oh, there are other channels. You got, your parents and everything. And it's just like, but yeah, but it's just like the one thing that I kind of like had is gone. And it's just like, it sucks. And like, yeah. So for the longest time, I've been wanting to make this video, but I don't know if it would have gotten any backlash or anything because, at the time it had just happened. And I don't know if everybody would hate me for it or whatever, but, I've really been struggling with this, and I don't know if anybody else has been struggling with this. And I don't know if this is going to resonate with anybody else, and I don't know, but I guess this video's, if it's not for anybody else, if it's not for anybody like in the subreddit or whatever, I guess it's more for me and me coming out and just saying, hey, like, it's okay to actually like voice my feelings about something and all that. So yeah, I mean, it was really hard, and hell, I've lost a lot of things in my life, and I've gone through hell most of my life. So I mean, I've always been sort of kind of like, I don't know, lower middle class, like all that. So, and probably if I were in like Victorian England or something like that, it'd be a chimney sweep or whatever as a kid. So yeah, um, but that's pretty much all I have to say. It's just I'm going to miss the channel a lot, and I know they have their other channels and everything, but it's still hard, still not the same. But yeah, you know, I just hope you know they can all sort of just are able to just move on and just find other facets in our life and just live still, you know. And I know that sounds really melodramatic because it's like, oh, it's just a channel, like yeah, but you know it's still a loss in some way. And so my goal to really move on and just sort of, I don't know, a big huge goal for me is to actually finally finish Bloodborne, because honestly I'm not a big guy on From Software games. I am really bad at them. But I want to see if I can finish it. I want to see if I can finish Dark Souls 1. I want to see if I can finish Dark Souls 3. Maybe even going back to Demon Souls, even though the servers are down. But I want to see if I can challenge myself and just, be able to go on and all of that, So yeah. Thanks if you watched this video, in full. I know it may have been hard in some places because hell, I don't know how you guys are struggling either, but I'm sure it's all struggling. But hopefully good things will come out of it. So, yeah, but thanks for watching. Oh, and a quick note, graduating in December 2019, so I'm finally fucking out of here. Sorry for cussing. I'll probably get flagged for that, but oh well. Yeah, so have a nice day.